Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play. Sunless Skies Sovereign Edition. This is a roguelike, top-down, text-based British horror story game. Came out in 2019, and the fans have been waiting about a year extra for this new update to drop. This is supposed to be the penultimate version of the game. No more bigger updates, with the exception of possible bug fixing patches. This is it. God knows we've been waiting. We've been waiting so long. With this Let's Play, I'm meaning to tackle the secret ambition of the Martyr-King Cup. Just a disclaimer, first episode, going heavy spoilers. This Let's Play is meant to be watched by veterans, but we'll see. We will see. Right, so I'll try to add a timestamp somewhere. But the first thing we are doing when we hop onto the game is ending the game. So, with that, I will proceed. Right, so we're not in the right place. We're not in the place we want to be right now. We're trying to get to London because we need, Right, ambition, the truth. Even the stars keep secrets. Take the necessary steps to open the door to the neath at your base at the Avid horizon. 2 condemned experiments and 7 casks of Navarrete gemstones to blind the watcher on the left. 2... Right, we have 5, we have enough. Accumulate a searing enigma in 7 selections of immaculate souls with which to bribe the watcher on the right. Searing enigma. Check. 7 of each. Alright, we're headed back. It's gonna be a long ride. So for all of you watching out there, what's your experience been like with Sunless Skies? Shit. I have pleasant memories of wasting my summers, my 2019 summer playing this game. Just obsessively sinking myself into the world and role playing. Yeah, the captain that we have here, that is the storm that speaks. We have no business with him at the moment. Oh god. I'm gonna have to relearn this whole game. I've completely forgotten how to play. Yeah, this must be my, what, 9th, 10th captain? And, I was just trying to see what the endings look like, and I've definitely been playing too much of this game. But, for those interested, Captain's name is, Captain Laddani. it's meant to be Italian. He's got sort of a very troubled past. I would say his most recent backstory was that he was on board a dowser, fighting for the liberation of night. And well, if you know, you know. So yeah, the captain before this one basically saved him from a dowser ship and took him to a safe house in Eleutheria where the captain and his friends basically brainwashed him back to sanity. Yeah, because when the liberation of the night is basically you're trying to, in this world, light equates to law. Anyways, let's gather our 7 souls. Seven casks. Get some more gas. And we're off. So long, London. We'll be back. But not as Captain Laddani. Actually, I really should check if I'm recording or not. Alright, we're good. Onwards. What was I saying? I don't remember. Captain Laddani. Right, so if you're... The powers that be in this world are basically the suns that cast light, and anything that the light shines upon is subject to the law which it creates. So in like the real world, we have our sun, and supposedly it's benevolent, and our sun is the one that creates our laws of physics, such as gravity. Yeah, always pay my respects. Okay. And in these worlds, other suns behave and do other things. Now, as a part of the lore, there is no sun in this region that we're in, because Queen Victoria sort of killed it, supposedly. And we're back at Lee's Lays. Should be just a southerly flight from here. I'm gonna try to do my best not to check the map so much, but we'll see. But yeah, for my previous captains, started with wealth. Shit, he's still here. Started with wealth, and then did fame, did the truth, and then did the truth again. So this is 4th captain that successfully finished the ambition, meaning they were probably three or four failed captains at the beginning when I was trying to figure out the game. Hello. I forgot what these guys are called. Like a cantankerine mass? Something. I don't remember the game being this scary. Like, I'm scared. Okay, we're here. At the Avid horizon. The Watchers. Two vast wing shapes. The Watchers guard the Avid horizon. From the Yoki collection, you have learned that the gate between them is law made substance. While the Watchers watch, the law is enforced, and the gate remains closed. The earnest counterfeiter has constructed a modest research camp here, and is working on ways to suppress the Watchers' sight. We only need a moment, she says. One moment of distraction. Find a way to blind the Watcher on the left. Your friend frowns up at it from her papers and her calculations and her workbench. It is stubborn. It can't be reasoned with. It must be blinded. Sure. Hidden fires. It is said that the Veritine gemstones are the sparks that fell from the Forge of Souls in those days when it thundered with new life. They adorn the mantles of suns. Earthly kings have gone to war to possess a single stone. No harder material is known in all the sky. Together you develop a process to crack them like eggs. When each one splits open, the spark that spills out is as bright and sharp as a needle in the eye. When you have perfected the process, the earnest counterfeiter looks over at the hoard of huge stones that you have concealed beneath a tarpaulin? Tarp. I better get to work. When it is time, she will be ready. Okay. Find a way to bribe the Watcher on the right. The earnest counterfeiter has been studying it. It has begun to doubt its purpose. It wonders about other futures. In other words, it can be bribed. Irresistible. You speculate on the nature of the intelligence that is resident in the gargantuan winged statue. What might such a being want? A being that has stood unmoving and vigilant for millennia. The earnest counterfeiter's theory is that it served the suns. It wants what its masters had. The suns crave souls. Crave and collect souls for reasons of their own. Would the Watcher know what to do with them? It doesn't matter. The wanting is enough. You assemble a collection of souls that would make a sun burn green with envy. You only need to do one of these options. Oh, okay. Help your friend prepare her device. The earnest counterfeiter has been constructing a machine that is half science and half speculation. It combines valves and pistons with sigils and secrets. One last heap. The souls go into an alembic on one side of the device. The narrative sparks go into a casket on the other. Between them, a magic lantern projects kaleidoscopic sigils onto the door between the watchers. Sigils of forced parting, of defiance and denial, of unbidden passage. Where the sigils fall, the door gleams with frost. The earnest counterfeiter looks haggard. She has taken to drinking a concoction of her own invention to help her focus on the present task and scatter her thoughts on other matters that might draw the fire that follows. Now her task is nearly complete. Only luck has kept the fire away so far. How long will it last? There's a problem, she says bleakly. All the Watchers' attention is set on the door. They have none to spare for us, for this. She kicks the device. Unless they attend to it, just for an instant, we can't bribe them, and we can't blind them. You need something to attract the Watchers' attention. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Provide a royal dispensation. Once the Watchers served the king of ours. The king is dead now, but perhaps a gift from another region would be enough to divert their attention for the moment you need. Well, we do have a dispensation given to us by Her Majesty herself. Let's do it. Final preparations. The earnest counterfeiter burns the dispensation in a copper bowl and pours the ashes into a spherical receptacle deep in the recesses of her contraption. Then she immediately smothers the flame with an air of constrained panic. She is sure she has seen blue fires dancing on the sea recently. Is it exhaustion, or has the fire that follows found a way to reach her? She tightens a nut, adjusts a dial, exhales into a glass jar, and examines the patterns that form on the misted glass. Then steps back. We're done, she says, tugging at the long sleeves she wears to conceal the secrets burned on her arms. Can we go? Okay, this is it. Travel beyond the Avid horizon. The earnest counterfeiter has constructed an elaborate mechanism, half science, half superstition, to open the way. Shall we knock? She asks. This will complete this captain's story. The Neath. The sooner you return to the Neath, the sooner you will be beyond the reach of the fire that follows and the courtesy and the sun's secrets. Your friend activates her device. It emits a tone like the ringing of a huge crystal bell. A shiver runs through the gate. You feel the Watchers' attention shift from the gate to the device, passing over you like the stifling pressure of a storm front. There is an eruption of light. 7 possible colors and 7 impossible ones. The Navarrete hues of the hollow gemstones, the luminous sheens of your offering of the souls, the gloom of the quiet sea is set ablaze. The door! The earnest counterfeiter cries. You look, its valves are turning. Its ice shatters. The doors shudder and part, just a sliver. A crack in the sky. And beyond it, a place of cool, comforting gloom. A cavern of improbable vastness. A subterranean sea. Settlements strewn like pearls along its water-lapped shores and lonely islands. A flock of bats rustling through the windless air. A starless place. Shit, I gotta read faster. A secret place. Beneath. Home. Something was wrong with the game. I was basically dying, being attacked. Something awaits you. You will receive our Cyclopean Owl, given to us by the game devs for being a Kickstarter backer. 3 searing enigmas, 3 captivating treasures, 2 cryptic benefactors, and 3 crimson promises. All of those will be very helpful for the next game. Calderel and Hather Sage Valhalla. Tears of Astolat. We did it! Captain Laddani made it back to the Neath. And we escaped the sun's wrath. Okay, well, we could adjust difficulty right now. Aiming assistance moderate. Should I go full full hard mode? I don't know. Yeah, okay. Okay, if we're playing the game, the final ambition, the hidden ambition, we might as well play it the way it's meant to be played. Let's do it. And we're here. The next captain. I do have a plan. So, let me tell you about the next captain. He is an old, retired war veteran. His name is Charlie Norringhale. And he was a dragoon in the Royal Horse Guards. He served in the Blues, conducting labyrinthine ceremonial duties and defending Her Majesty's person. There it is. The Martyr-King Cup. Give me a second. I gotta drink some water. There are such legends of a chalice that grants eternal life. Such an idea is impossible to ignore. Your predecessor spoke occasionally of the Chamberlain's Journal and the Martyr-King's Cup. Ever since you heard those stories, your dreams have been bathed in moonlight. Beware, this ambition can be failed. If you fail, you will be able to choose another ambition to pursue. A future captain may succeed. I've been told by my friends on Reddit this is a very challenging ambition, so yeah, we're going for it. Where's the bowler hat? Where's the bowler hat? Could've sworn there was one. Okay. I'll try to skip forward past this. His name. Captain Norringhale. Let's see. Okay, there he is. There is our boomer. Let us begin. You were a soldier. You served in Her Majesty's military. Okay, 25 iron, 17 hearts, 10 mirrors, and 10 veils. Start. Wow, okay, this is new. Your history. -1 hearts. I wonder why. Is that because... Okay, well... Yeah, 1 clear, 1 lightless. This is new. The UI is new. What level are we? 14? facets to take. A soldier. What did the winds of fate hold in store? Scarred. Wait a second. What? Okay. Whatever. You came close. You came close that day to death. It left its mark. What was it that nearly killed you? An attempt on my life. There is a bullet scar beside your heart. You have learned since to be more judicious in your choice of friends. Yeah, this is interesting. Very interesting. A battlefield. Hold the line, your orders said. So you fought and bled on a foreign field far from home. Shells drummed the broken earth. Bullets whistled and bayonets clashed. Screams sang out. When silence fell, how did the day end? In victory. Returning to London, you were paraded as exemplars of British pluck. A music hall song was even written about the battle. The events it described were not familiar. A disgraced predecessor. An earlier captain in your lineage is a subject of ridicule and rebuke. Probably one of the first ones. Let's see. Tarred with your predecessor's brush, many doors were closed to you. Where did you turn to find acceptance? We turn to the romantics. Yeah, some of these are new. Some of these are new. Steam and soot. You spent much of your time at the engine yards, watching locomotives being built, repaired, and decommissioned. They were iron behemoths, their bones steel, their breath steam, their innards intricate as a pocket watch. How did you spend your time among them? Learning how the engines worked. You appropriated a workbench and tools and set to work, dismantling obscure machinery and putting it back together. Let's see. A spell in prison. The judge, stony face, condemned you to New Newgate, the stalactite prison of old London. Its dark was thick as tar. Its cells were small as pantries. How did you spend your days there? We served quietly. You notched each dismal day onto the cell wall. You steered clear of the monsters and the meek they preyed upon. You dreamed of the day of your release. Oh, look at this one. Let's see. Red and gold. You lost your mind once. They put you in a splendid hotel, managed by a cheery gentleman who would determine when you could leave. How colorful the other guests were. How red the curtains. How gold the fittings. How secure the locks. Eventually you were allowed to leave. But was your recovery genuine? Yes, we're feeling much better, thank you. Through trial and error and determination, you learn to tell what is from what is not. The manager said he was sad to see you go. A lost love. Love. The gradual erosion of that which separates you from someone else. The fitting together of two lives as intricately and intimately as the threads in the tapestry or the cells in your skin. And when one of those lives end, what remains of the other? You loved, you lost. How badly does it hurt now? Like a gnawing ache, a hole in the heart. You feel always that something is missing. In the middle of other things, you will look up and around and remember that they will never be there. A black sheep. You never fitted in. You were a piece from another puzzle. You came to revel in your family's disappointment. Their disapproval was a trophy, their condemnation a commendation. Let's see what these are. Why did they resent you? For my successes. That which you deemed a virtue, they deemed a vice. What you adored, they despised. The things they revered, you mocked. You were a stranger to the people who knew you best. The blockade of New Winchester. You fought in the greatest battle of the Winchester War, when the regional governor appointed by Her Majesty was driven from the Reach. The independent Tacketies besieged the port. The loyalist stovepipes hoped to hold out until reinforcements led by the Imperial dreadnought Her Majesty's displeasure could arrive. Which side did you fight on? The stovepipes. You braved the blockade secretly running supplies to the beleaguered troops, it was not enough to turn the tide. An inheritance. A prior captain in your lineage, arranged for you to receive a considerable endowment. What motivated the bequest? Charity? Duty? Guilt? Regardless, the sum involved was generous without being unseemly. What did you do with it? I squandered it. And enjoyed every moment. Life is the prize. Gold and jewels are only fuel. Okay. Yeah, okay. The secret, a secret of the stars. Someone in your lineage learned something. Something they should never have known. Hints of a secret that the stars hide have been whispered to you. Shepherd your thoughts. Pursue the knowledge no further than this. The stars are dying. You ask more questions until you learn the fate of the captain who learned the whole secret. Then you stopped asking questions and learned to watch for the fire that follows. I have a feeling this is gonna make my life kinda hard. Family footsteps. The apple did not fall far from the tree. Shit. Misclick. What did I take? Fuck. Well, I messed up the min-max, but we're good. We're all good. We got 2 more? Okay, I'll take them. A metamorphosis. You could no longer be the person you were told to be. Your old life would have ground you beneath it. You had to change. But was the change slow or sudden? Blank slate, bitch. In order to become what you needed to be, you abandoned your old life. You cast it aside, as a snake must shed its skin. Okay, and this is where my notes stop. Everything past this point is uncharted territory. So, for the time being, I think I'll leave it at that. Next episode, we're going to switch our ship and gather our officers. Till next time.